Yo. Anti-AI crew loud in the comments. Put your Etsy cart full of stolen IP commissions. Let's talk hypocrisy. Real talk.
Thousands of real artists grinding on the gram. Commissions open, flooding up the DM spam. Drawing your waffle, drawing my hero, chasing that cash. Marvel, anime, Pokemon, the whole big stash. Show the fresh fan art, flex the prices, fans go mad. This the only income keeping all their dreams glad. They get away with it daily. Nobody's even tripping. Fan art only in the bio. Cash keep flipping. Every post started the same way. No cap, art studies, copy the masters, trace the map, steal the line, weight, steal the colors, steal the pose, mimic the style till your hand already knows. That's how you level up, copy, flip, make it yours. But call it study, so the internet ignores. Same pixels you screaming AI stole from the feed. You've been doing it in Procreate since you could read. Either it's all okay, or none of it is. Hypocrites in the comments, what's the biz? You sell fan art for profit, call it real skill. But AI does the same, you scream theft and kill. Either it's all okay, or none of it is. Same hustle gang doing what you did. Double standard crash and watch the whole thing flip. If copying is crime, then everybody gotta quit. Now the same mouths yelling, ban the bots, protect the art. Want the law to crack down hard, play the victim part. I stole my style! While your shop full of bad men, Nintendo girls on stickers, money in your hand. You built your whole career on characters you don't own. But AI trains on public pics, suddenly it's a throne. Either we all get to remix, study, sell, create, or nobody does. Pick a side, don't hesitate. Real talk, every artist copies, borrows, learns. Fan commissions pay the rent, that's how the wheel turns. But point the finger at the machine, say unfair to lead, while your portfolio screaming the same cheat. Hypocrisy so loud it's almost comedy. Welcome to the art world, baby, welcome to the irony. Either it's all okay, or none of it is. You can't have it both ways, that's the quiz. Selling stolen heroes while you curse the AI way. But the mirror shows the truth, y'all been playing the same game. Either it's all okay, or none of it is. Fan art hustle, or silicone kid. The hypocrisy falling like a bad filter glitch. Copy, create, or shut it down, make your choice, bitch. Same hustle forever, or clean it up for real. Either we all eat, or nobody gets the meal. Anti-AI artists, look in the mirror, chill. We all remix culture, that's the only real deal.
Scrolling through X, got my eyes on the prize. Following the big names, the ones who are wise. Not just lurking in shadows, I'm joining the fray. Dropping gold in the comments, I'm here to stay. Trends are popping off, I'm riding that wave. Clipping the hot takes that everyone craves. Screenshot research, I'm deep in the game. Referencing sources, building my name. I'm the reply guy, king of the thread. Adding that value, turning heads. Authentic vibes with a laugh and a sting. Watch my repost count, cha-ching, cha-ching. Reply guy, yeah, I'm making it pop. Humor, some heat, I ain't gonna stop. From the sidelines to the spotlight glow. This is how you grow on X, let's go! Following the movers, the shakers, the crew. Not just randos, the ones who break through. Hit them with a quip, make them chuckle out loud. Then flip it with a take that'll stir up the crowd. Got my tabs open, digging for facts. Web search, X post, I'm covering tracks. Controversy's my spice, just a pinch, not a flood. Edgy enough to spark, but I'm keeping it good. I'm the reply guy, king of the thread. Adding that value, turning heads. Authentic vibes with a laugh and a sting. Watch my repost count, cha-ching, cha-ching. Reply guy, yeah, I'm making it pop. Humor, some heat, I ain't gonna stop. From the sidelines to the spotlight glow. This is how you grow on X, let's go! Posting's my art, but replies are my soul. Thread by thread, I'm taking control. Not just noise, I'm bringing the light. Value so real, they hit repost tonight. A meme, a jab, a truth they can't skip. Reply guy's the captain of this X ship. I'm the reply guy, king of the thread. Adding that value, turning heads. Authentic vibes with a laugh and a sting. Watch my repost count, cha-ching, cha-ching. Reply guy, yeah, I'm making it pop. Humor, some heat, I ain't gonna stop. From the sidelines to the spotlight glow. This is how you grow on X, let's go!
Hello and welcome. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be live for just a little bit, you know. A little bit here.
Walking these dusty streets, boots creaking low.
A little bit.
Down with a fierce
I have
glow.
something to do.
Spotlight brimming with lemons, yellow and bright. Sparks of wild thought in the midday light.
How many pump lemons?
Smash fine skin and seed.
Alright,
Did you
turn this
fit
off.
in a horse if you hollowed it indeed? Now
Alright, here we go, everybody. Just for a little bit. I'm gonna work on this little area up and around here. Let it load in for a moment. I have all this garbage here. Oh boy. I should probably swing through and pick up all my loot from different areas. Ugh. Dang it. Ugh. These are not hooked up. Oh my gosh. It's still loading in. These are not hooked up correctly. The New Day phosphorus, baby. Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta fix this problem. Here's a problem. Okay, right over here. Okay. Right there. And then it says empty. But is it part of the network? It is. Okay. And then one more. And it's going to make sure. There. Now it says 30,000. Okay, let's move on. Just got to rotate around. I'm only live just for a couple hours before moving on. Okay, I have my favorites listed, but I probably have to restart the game here. It's running poorly. Didn't do a lot today. Oh, yeah. Hey Mary, do you plan on playing that Crimson Desert game? I probably won't. Jeez. Load that thing in. Yep, this is a weak spot. It's okay. Yep, I gotta add more. 15,000 here. Get on down to number 2. Yep. Yep, this one's ugly. It's okay. Yeah, gotta go around and get all my stuff here. And then reload the game. Well, I'm interested in the game, but I think by the time the game comes out, I'll be thoroughly into this again, and I might end up stopping this. I don't really want to stop this. And the game is expensive, so there's that factor. Let's go down to salt for, let's go down to oxygen for a second. Now there should be some cactus grown here and there. Personally, I think there's something weird going on with the graphics in Crimson Desert. You know? In all of their demos, I can tell there's something weird going on. It's like something weird with the graphics engine. There's like a weird flickering. A weird edge to everything where like the light is going through the grass and trees and the leaves are kind of shimmering and there's like a weird edge going on. Thank you. Why would it let me go through the same spot? You're already here. You're already here, Salt. Okay, this base looks a little bit better than the rest. 20,000 sulfurine. I'm rich. I don't really need this salt. But hey, that's fine. There should be some cacti. All right. There's a lot of cactus. That's all I gotta say. There's a lot of cactus. And there's a bunch of starflower out there in the world. The cactus is essentially easy to make because it's from pyrite, you know? Moving on. Yeah, I'm playing this playthrough a lot better this time. I think, maybe. Got the worm, and then cadmium. Let's do the worm. Let's do cadmium. I have some starflower there. Yeah, it kind of sucks when you're rich and there's nothing like. So, in a game where there's lots of progression potential, it's awesome. But whenever you start, well, for me at least. Like in 7 Days to Die or something, whenever I hit all my milestones and then money starts to stop mattering, at first you need everything, you know, and everything's valuable, but then you start to get rich, and the reason to have money or anything starts to go away, and like right now there's still potential reason to have things, and the infrastructure is set up, and you'd hope that there's some sort of expenditure over time. You could dump stuff in. That's why I'm trying to do all this here and not really dip deeper into the galaxy or even touch the quest line because I want that to be more gameplay, you know? Before I was sort of like focused on the storyline initially, and then I was, you know, you end up deeper in the galaxy earlier on, and then I'm focusing on like trying to push deeper and deeper as opposed to getting everything set up. But once I get everything set up, I'll have a nice system for new growth, and I'll have I'll keep reinforcing my known bases. Yeah, so in this playthrough, it's my first playthrough that I've ever done the expedition, and I'm not accustomed to playing near other people, this many people all the time, and it's awesome. Like, there's always a potential of people being here all the time. The game tells me so-and-so entered your system, blah blah blah, and that's pretty cool, because the spawn is right around the corner, as opposed to being in your own little corner of reality, and you only meet up with people through the anomaly if they happen to follow you to your planet, because people they can like follow you through the thing. You can go to somebody else's base that's also at the place. So I need like a radioactive world so I can grow a bunch of gamma weed. Now, what is the growth cycle on this plant? Is it 4 hours, 6 hours, 10 hours? I don't know. What is it? 4 hours is not bad. Like I need this right here. Bada boom. Bada bam. Right there. Nitrogena. Alright, moving on. Yeah, these boxes are cool. They give you free stuff. You know? I was unlocking a bunch of base items, and you have that box there that is made from antimatter. I used to use it last time. I remembered it. And you get random free things. Okay, so where is it? We're going to go down to this spot right here. Yeah, I have some cactus here as well. But I don't think it's been 11 hours. Maybe. $1,750 or so. Nah, it's more. The numbers go. That's right. I am so wealthy. I currently have 2.182. Yeah, I haven't touched the quest, and I really want to, because I really do want to know more about the overall lore here, and I would like to get some quests dealing with the corrupted sentinels. I don't know much about it. I don't know much about the corruption and all that nonsense. And hello, I would like to know more through the context of the game. How many lemons can you fit inside? A hollow horse with pulp to bide. And cavity vast lemon share. I got all the cactus in the world, you know. I have one more spot filled with, you know what? The auto miners are pretty awesome as well. You can put 5 on one node, and they each give you 250 resources each. It's a lot of resources, you know? As opposed to mining and flying around, you can keep going back to the same spot and get a ton of it. And I have a couple spots, like right over there. I think it should be part of the pattern too. If you have a base, you sort of build it within the footprint of a resource node, You take over that node with a bunch of the auto miners. And then every base needs to have the 3 atmosphere harvesters and a couple atmosphere collectors. And a couple oxygen things. But I've been removing a bunch of my oxygen units. Because I have, you know, I have self-producing oxygen with the kelp. The kelp situation, which is pretty easy. Entire horse hollow, no regrets. Let me break out my exocraft. I have another cannon for it. No, not you. Not you. You. Okay, so. I want to install this exocraft cannon module if I could. I don't know if I can. I don't have phosphorus. Laser. Cannon. Right there. All right. Let me try her out for a second. It's a tiny bit faster. But not fast enough. Yet. Upgrades over time. Is there an advantage between planting those outside versus inside? Yes. Inside, well, you should do both maybe, but I realize that for mass production, so basically, the selenium and the cactus take a very long time. I think the cactus takes 11 hours and the selenium takes 16 hours. You know what I mean? And if you have a crop that takes that long, it's basically not even growing. You know what I mean? And if you plant it on the planet, then every so often you have a big old forest. So first of all, the advantages to planting that on a planet is, one, it doesn't cost any silver or fakium. To plant it indoors requires fakium and silver for the entire module. You know, like you have to have a whole room, and it takes more real estate, more space. You know, it takes real estate inside of your base and so forth and so on. And so earlier, I was planting stuff in planters on a planet. You know, certain things you can't plant outdoors, like the mordite root and the fakium, or the gut root, or the gut flower, you know? But other things you can. And so it takes up less room, and it only costs the base element and the plant versus the base element, the plant, silver, and fakium. So you can have more, you know, because it costs less, and you can pack them closer together, and you can treat it as an art piece or like a garden, because you can plant the stuff in a nice arrangement and kind of have stuff here and there and mix in some other artistic pieces, right? Like I have a whole floor of selenium, right? But then earlier I planted a ton of selenium on some other planet. I'm about to go to it in just a second when I'm done with this. Right around the corner I have this node here. This right here, you see? And then we're going to head on down to the phosphorus planet. I have a bunch of the plants there waiting for me. Yeah. Yeah, I was reading it, you know, and in the game it says... So I realized I can plant outdoors because when I was planting indoors it says... Wrong biome, must plant indoors. So, why is it saying wrong biome must plant indoors? That means that you can plant outdoors if it's the right biome. Okay, we're heading on down. So other spots. This is the beginning of my stream. I have to, you know, wrap around to all my spots here. This extra boost to my Minotaur is awesome. Okay, so now we want to go down to this thing. Yep. This was going to be my base. It was going to be. And I was planting a bunch of stuff, and I thought that this entire planet was like this, you know? I thought this entire planet was terrible like this, with all these horrible cliffs and gigantic mountains, and it's terrible. That's just one little area. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. So right over here. Jeez. These radiant shards might be one of the best methods to get nanites, by the way.
Weather update. Storm clearing. Technology recharge.
Ba-doo and a doo. Alright, are they ready yet? How are they not ready yet? 16 hours is such a long time. Beautiful. And then we go to my ship. More. It's not ready yet. Just a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to fly across the planet. Right now. Let's get some radiant shards here for a second. Alright, let's go, let's go. Let us go. Right now. Alright, up and at them.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, Starfield is like this, but it's a lot more serious. Now, where's my fish? Right over here? Right over here I have a phosphorus spot. Right here. You see, these things are really good. Yeah. These things are pretty good.
Technology recharge.
I'm going to go ahead and add the atmosphere harvester next to it, seeing as I'll be coming back here because of the fish.
Technology recharge.
I was going to build a base here and then move the atmosphere harvester next to the base, but I didn't build a base, so it's okay. Oh, so much phosphorus.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
And I have some fish. There's a lot of everything right now. Okay, let's get this fish. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'll let them fill up a bit more. But I wanted to put down
Ground protection falling.
these guys. I'm going to be here anyways. And then one oxygen. Oh, so you can't put the oxygen down unless you have a base. More sulfurine.
Technology recharge.
Yep. I don't have a good source of radon yet, so my sulfurine is basically radon.
Technology recharge.
Okay, that's it. Let me fly away. Okay, so now we're going to go down to the ship. Whoa! Oh, ah, ooh, ee, ah. Not doing that. Okay. It's a whole lot. That is just crazy. That is just wild and crazy. Let me go drop some stuff off first before picking some stuff up. Boom, bing, bing, bomb. This is still me collecting everything from my spots at the beginning of the day. And of course we have the expeditions. See, I like to hope that whatever I sell in this casual sense, like the Nip Nip Bud and the pearls and the Gravitino balls and the sack venom, can make up for whatever I buy, like metal plates and whatever. I don't like using my ferrite dust on metal plates anymore. Okay. Yeah, base is really coming together. As I get these new doodads all the time. Yep. I have a lot of stuff. And there's more plants upstairs. The fungal mold's ammonia. This frostwort is dioxide, which then becomes phosphorus. I would like to put some labels on things. Alright, back over here, make sure the oxygen is still flowing. What? Why are these completely empty? Is that like a weird bug sometimes? Is it like a bug sometimes where your refiners just are empty for no reason? What the heck? Alright, so carbon and oxygen. Condensed carbon. And then condensed carbon. Right here. It's going to multiply. And then we crack the carbon back out of it. And then, you know, it'll cycle back over. The condensed carbon will become carbon again. Alright. This whole area is sort of done. And let me check out this spot over yonder. Mineral bulb, sodium nitrate. Uh-huh. Right there. And more mordite. Marrow bulb. I don't like this stuff got empty, man. Is BS. Garbage. Man. I don't know. So right here, so this right here is marrow bulb, sorry, sodium nitrate and mordite. Okay. And this right here is going to be sodium nitrate. With maybe magnetized ferrite. Yep. And then and then this right here can be the marrow bulb plus the sodium nitrate. Right? I think that multiplies sodium nitrate. Yep. Doubles it. And then the sodium nitrate, sorry, the marrow bulb right over here. Oxygen. Yep. Equals ionized cobalt right there. That whole system will flow just fine. Right there. And this over here. A big pile of it. Condensed carbon back in the hole. I'll begin. Oh, why, thank you. And carbon. What? Okay, then over here, this is still making kelp with the nitrogen and the kelps and the salt. Right there. And then the kelp. The kelp plus annual plant. In this case, I'm going to use frostwort because it grows the fastest. Or frost, whatever. Boom, and then carbon, or yeah, condensed carbon. Yay. Boom. And again, same thing. We want the kelp. Wild and crazy. Okay, and then condensed carbon. Well, there you go. And then again. Okay, that's all done. Alright, let's go upstairs and get the rest of everything. Wow. Harvest all plants. And there's carbon on the walls. Yes. We're on the outside rim here for a second. Oh, a lot of... Yeah, this is enough selenium. And we have the frost wart down below because it grows the fastest. I'm not growing any cactus here. I was growing cactus and I got rid of it all because I had so many. I could also convert pyrite into cactus. That's also why I'm not growing it, because it's almost the easiest plant to get, even though it's one of the harder plants to get because it has a longer growth cycle. It's easier because gold and pyrite is available, you know, from different sources here. And pyrite becomes the plant. Well, I gotta change my character title. I don't even think I have one assigned. I keep unlocking new titles all the time. Oh boy. All those pirate titles I unlocked. Whee! And then we go down. Yep. Gotta get all my systems up and running. Before really spending anything. want to make sure that everything's processed a little bit, and then I'll see what I can craft, so I don't run out of things too early. Even if I have thousands and thousands, if I make a giant stack of something, all of a sudden I have 0. I can be wealthy but poor because I spent things wrong, incorrectly. Then I have to spend hours to get more of whatever the heck I need. There's a couple wacky things I want to do. I have this transponder to find something in deep space, and I have that like derelict vessel thing, and some other weird AI transponder stuff, and I could probably get a new freighter in the process. And that's done. Okay, now for the gut root and the mordite and my stellar extractors. I guess I can go up. And right here. Yay. Good thing I'm doing this now. I have to do something at 11. Right now it's 8:32. So I'm getting all the stuff knocked out right now. Like, this stuff here can't be planted outside. You know? Can't be. Good old poop. I combine the Pugneum with the Phakium to get gold. You can get more Phakium from the Mordite if you wanted to. But Pugneum's also used for other stuff as well. I could create the fungal mold, or the one-way mold, combining the Pugneum with Atlantidium. And it's also used to make stuff like, you know, you can ionize metal, or you can, you know, create that ionized cobalt and the sodium nitrate and stuff like that if I wanted to. Alright, so now over here. We got a whole lot. Now we have a whole lot of chromatic metal, 350 per. Oh. Sometimes they don't work, you know? Right over here. Oh yeah. No. Uh-oh. Hardly anything. Yep. Extract it from the star. Okay, I'm gonna ignore the rest. Yeah, might as well just get them all. Clear them out. So just a couple more. So it takes about an hour for me to go through all my stuff. Okay, so we have Expedition. And I do have a damaged ship somewhere. All this carbon on the walls. Okay, that's all done. Oh, the carbon's already back? That's crazy. Alright, so now over here, we want to get make sure that the salt cycle is still running. Get this stuff shut down on me. Yeah, it shut down alright. Okay, let's go get the salt cycle running. I have a lot of salt. Salt mixed with oxygen. Suddenly I have no oxygen. It goes away so quickly, you know? Right there. 2,000. It's all good. Yeah. Carbon. Condensed carbon. Oxygen. A beacon. Beautiful. We got the bulb. Uh-oh. We're multiplying the sodium nitrate. Yep. The mortite for the marrow bulb over here. More marrow bulb. Wait. Yep, sodium nitrate. And over here, we want to mix the marrow bulb with oxygen. Right there. Ionized cobalt. more. And we have to get more magnetized ferrite now. Sodium nitrate cycles around. That's all good. Make sure this is good over here as well. And then multiply it again. Color coding. Alright, it's all good. And then we want to make sure to get more air. Oxygen. Done. I can walk away now. I put more carbon in here. Okay, so now over here, I'm gonna get the Pugneum. If I got it. Just 1,000, huh? I don't know about that. I'm gonna hold off on that one. So we have the gold, and then I'm gonna make more gold using platinum, uranium. It's uranium. Mixed with magnetized ferrite, maybe. Let me go right over here and then magnetize some ferrite. I'll put the ferrite dust in here. Mixed with indium. Let's go over here in the far, far corner and work on that. Do you lose the materials that are inside these things? I had a bunch of stuff processing last night. Now they're all empty. That sucks. I don't understand why that would happen. Okay, so we want to multiply the cadmium. Where are we? Okay, this right here is for the rust. Boom. Yeah, the rust. And then over here is where I was... This is turning rust right here, I think. Or was this right here, rust into ferrite dust, and then the ferrite dust into the... let's try that out. Let's try rust right here. This is... Did I lose a bunch of resources? Okay, let's just start back over. So, if I need the ferrite, first step is multiplying the material here. Now, what's over here? Yeah, this over here was the trick. This whole room over here It's gotta be here. I'll take the cadmium. Or the whatever. What happened? No. What happened? Oh my god. I lost so many resources. I lost so many resources. Do you understand? I had so much indium, so much chromatic metal, so much oxygen, so much ferrite in different forms, magnetite. It's all gone. All of these refiners were all filled with things, and now they're all empty. Okay, well, I looked at it. It's a known bug. Oh my god. It's a known bug where you lose your resources, and it's not recommended to have things processing. You have to, like, process them and then stop and dump everything out. Otherwise, it's lost. And it could even be lost when you teleport. Like, if I were to refine a bunch of stuff then leave, it's a chance that things will be gone. Well, that's just terrible. I have to get more of indium. I can make up the rest, but I have 0 indium. And if I had like 1 indium, I can multiply it. I don't have any. So we gotta fix this problem right now. It's just... Okay, well now I know that. That's just lame, though. I can't leave this stuff here. It's only if I'm on the ship for a while. Well, that's okay. Okay, well, on that note, I'll go ahead and craft what I can, and then I'll hit a wall. And we'll go from there, and I'll address it. I know how to get what I need to get if I hit a wall. Well, that's good to know. I can't store things in the container. It was sort of exploitative anyways. I was like, oh, you can store stuff in the container. And I was sort of doing that on purpose. You know, where I was leaving a bunch of excess stuff in containers on purpose. Oh my god. Okay, so. Okay, so what we're gonna do here. Let me go sell this stuff first. It's almost quit the game worthy to have all that stuff be lost. We sell these pearls. Okay, let's go make our stuff. So I need the portable reactor. I need liquid explosive. I'll make whatever I can. I need acid. Until I hit a wall. I hit a wall. Fungal mold. I have, yep, no fungal mold. I can make more fungal mold right now using ammonia and oxygen. And for the ammonia, I also lost thousands and thousands and thousands of platinum, but that's okay because I have a billion credits. All right, fungal mold, boom. Right there, and more. Okay, that was acid, and now what's next? Okay, the liquid explosive. Unstable gel. I need more acid. Okay, that's going to happen. And that'll happen. Stasis device to cryogenic chamber. Living glass. And lubricant. I'm missing more gamma root, which is uranium. Right here. Okay, and over here, let's get more oxygen going with my existing kelp. Okay, the kelp plus condensed carbon right there. I can't believe it. I sort of can. Gamma root, thank you. Okay, let's go make this stuff here. What are we doing? Lubricant. One more until I'm out of something. Cool. And then what do we got? We got the cryogenic chamber. Living glass. Alright, let's get some silica going.
Technology recharge.
Alright, that's done. Next. Okay, what else we got? I can turn this stuff into glass directly. Hail. Right there. Right there. We need more glass. And the cryogenic chamber. And the stasis device. And that all needs lubricant, which needs whatever. So next we have the fusion igniter, the portable reactor. Liquid, acid, boom. Let's go check on these mushrooms. Or the plants. I can't believe it. That's good enough. And $400, huh? And 10 more. 2 more. 2 more. And 2 more. Now on the other side we have 3 more. Whoa, quantum processors, huh? Sure. Liquid explosive, acid, and the fungal mold. With ammonia. Right over here. That's all we're doing for now. The fungal mold. For the acid. It is quite a bit. Alright, so now we're down to the quantum processors again. Circuit board. And the polyfiber. Which comes from... I'll make 10. And the circuit board. And the quantum processor. And the superconductor. polyfiber. Yep, and more superconductor. Yeah, no. Which requires enriched carbon, which requires radon. I'll make 20. And, yep, the superconductor. And what am I missing? Semiconductor. And thermic condensate. And the semiconductor. Superconductor. Enriched carbon. Good. And then quantum processor and circuit board and heat capacitor. A whole stack of 20. Or I guess a double stack. And more circuit board. Okay, quantum processor. And more. That's it. And then some of those and all right, cool. And then right, the stasis device, cryogenic chamber, living glass, and glass. Oh, it costs 10 per. $50. And now we're out of lubricant. And the lubricant takes Pugneum and gamma root. Yeah, it's all coming together. And the cryogenic chamber. And the surface device. Done. And okay, I think I can move on now. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure that everything's empty. Sadly. But now I have a nice infrastructure to get more, so it's okay. Just every so often I have to spend a while in the game without logging out, hanging out in my base for hours, working on things. You know? And I load everything up and I work here for like hours and hours. Is what has to happen. Going to empty out all these packages. I don't trust them anymore. I don't trust them. Now we're going to find something for everything.
Technology recharge.
Okay, here we go. materials. Okay, this is where we put all this other stuff. All the plants and all the in-between materials. Well, I lost the indium, so I have to get more of that. Sadly. Crazily. Sadly and crazily. But now it's never going to happen again. It had to happen at least once to learn my lesson. Okay, I'm going to put these geodes in here. And maybe all the salt. And over yonder, I have a whole lot of cobalt. And ionized cobalt. Oh, I do have indium. Okay. No, that's activated indium. Dang it. Dang it. I just gotta get a little bit of it really quick. You don't belong there. I have a lot of this stuff here. I have a lot of platinum still. And no radon. The copper, the cadmium. Yeah. Alright, so what else we got here? We have all the sodium, emerald, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And the salt's going to go elsewhere. Okay, that's done. With heat capacitors, quantum processors, semiconductor. And those guys. Put the glass away. Put the stuff in here for now. Yep. Activated. I'll put that stuff elsewhere. Here, the Walker brain and this mirror thing. That's all done. Activated, activated. I gotta break these open. And this other thing. Okay, that's crystal sulfide, and then I'll drop off that salt again. Yep. Oh, wait. I can put the ferrite, carbon, and oxygen in here. That's fine. Maybe. And back over yonder. But of course.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's get rid of a few of these things. Aronium. We're here. Grantine. I'll pick some of that stuff out here. A couple things. I have to organize it with the quick button press over there. So the uranium is part of what? Is it part of the hot or cold cycle? I'll find out right now. It's hot and lemon, so it's going to be cold. For the uranium. I'll put these two here. And back over here in the corner. That repair kit. And that about covers it. Alright, so let's go outside and repair that other ship. Mm-hmm. Kofefe. Yeah. Now I've got to repair one of my ships and then restart the expedition. I think it's just one. Mm-hmm. That's it. Oh, I learned my lesson. And I'll never lose the material ever again. Okay, let's go check out that map. Well, I want to start off these expeditions first. Learn my lesson. I lost so much material. This game is mean to me. Okay, here we go. Yep. Okay, so there's nothing to debrief. Let's go send them out. Let's go send these guys out right now. You. Combat patrol. I have no... Can I craft explosive drones? A single one because I have one brain. Combat. Make it faster. And convince him it's okay. So we have, oh boy. Let's do 19. 26. And exploration. And then support, and then 1 trade. Yeah. This 3-star expedition for industrial and combat, and oh boy. The support. Industry. And this other one, 2-star. And support, and then support. Industrial. Support. And, yeah, support. And balanced. Done there. So I'm going to drop off a couple more weird things. Okay, what do we got? Defense chit. That about covers it.
Technology recharge.
Done. And starship. Empty out some things, okay. And my freighter. Pull all the stuff out here. Because I have to use this to be able to quickly dump things while I'm on the planet. That is a lot of phosphorus. Good. Okay, that's all done. Okay, I'll pull the carbon out and this basic stuff out right there. Sure. And over here, this is the mining cycle that I'm still kind of using. That's fine. One more defense chit. Repair kit. Yeah. Boom. So now we're going to go find a planet with indium. I think I can check the discovery page and then mark the material. It'll show me which planet I know already. So, let's see what I can do. Can I go to a blue... I can go to a blue system with my ship here, but I can't teleport over my freighter. Right? Green. So red, green, but I can't go blue here. I need more frigate modules. Oh,
Technology recharge.
okay, that's good. I'm gonna keep these Sentinel weapon pieces, or the Sentinel weapon tech. What I'll be keeping. And let me quickly sell this stuff before leaving. Because right now I have how much money? 2.18 whatever million, or sorry, billion. I'll still buy this stuff. The dust, but not the cobalt. And that rust.
Product received.
And the pyrite.
Product received.
Stasis device for 224 million.
Received.
100 million. My starship here. My freighter. Alright, guess who is at currently... Oh, 2.5 billion. Oh, yeah. It's unfortunate that we lost all that stuff, and at first I thought that everything just emptied out, but no, I actually lost the items inside my refiners, and all those refiners are full of wonderful resources. So much stuff. Wishing shied. A hollow horse with pulp to bide. In cavity vast and lemon share. We want filter. No filter. Okay. Are you a blue star? Why not? Discoveries page. Blue. Let's go here. It has 5 planets on it. Let's go there. Is that where I want to go? Where? It just said indium detected, dang it. It just said it. I have too many freaking icons. There. Oh, that icon there. Okay, cool. Let's go there. Can I go? Can I go? Yay. Indium. I just need a drop in the bucket. Can't believe it. Then I can multiply it. Whoa. And here we go. Here we go. Move. Move. I can't believe you. I can't bounce off the thing all gentle like. Nope. Exposed fuel rod. All right. Yeah. Oh, I've disabled their warp. Oh, that's cool. Come on. I know. Oh, God. Hurry up. Hurry up! Did I get it? Yay. Oh. Oh, board to negotiate terms. Seize the dreadnought. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Hand over your stuff. Okay, so I feel like before you do this, you're supposed to remove your tech from your old ship, because I think I'm going to lose my old... So I think I'm going to lose whatever's here, and which isn't much, and whatever's here, which really isn't all that much. It's just whatever I picked up from the power tearing, and I got it relatively fast. It's just 3 of each thing. It's no big deal. I got it relatively fast, and it's really just to help out my expeditions. A couple of the things are nice, like that right there, but it's okay. It'll be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm not sure if it replaced them. That's why I didn't do it yet, because I wasn't ready yet. Every time it happened, I wasn't ready yet, and I felt like if I was gonna do it, I'll do it on purpose by removing everything. But it's okay. I'll go ahead and do it. Inventory is not transferred. See? So I had nothing in the cargo. A couple of ship modules. It's no big deal. But I don't think I can, because my freighter's not here, and I can't leave and warp it in, because this is the blue system, so I can't do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Transfer previous freighter base. Yes. So now my ship is here. This is my ship now. This is my ship now, and it's better. And we're stuck in a blue system? Now, what about upgrades? It's gonna have the same upgrades, probably. Yeah, same upgrades. And everything is the same. However, the freighter is gonna have nothing here. Yeah, that's the first time I've changed freighters for that reason. For that reason, because I didn't want to lose the stuff, but it's okay, because I can get more from doing more stuff.
Technology recharge.
It's okay.
Technology installed. Technology installed. Technology installed.
Yeah, I didn't even change out freighters in my previous playthroughs. My previous playthrough, the big one, was when the freighter first came out. You know? And then there's another update, and I played during that one, but I didn't mess with... I stopped before really doing any of the Dreadnought... I didn't do any of the Dreadnought fighting in my previous playthroughs. This playthrough is the first time I've done the Dreadnought fighting. Okay.
Codex received.
Okay, so now we have to go out here and do some stuff. Let me go back over here. Do a couple more things here, just really quick. Right here. Okay, let's see if I can upgrade it really quick before leaving. Oh. Let's see here. Additional storage. Okay. I don't know what's up with this damage. I'm hoping it'll just repair itself. I don't know. Don't know how to fix it. Can go stop by the space station. Now I've upgraded it. Efficient water jets. Oh, thank you. Oh, let me go back over here. I probably can't. Never mind. Yeah. And let me see what I can do. Nope, that's done. Alright, cool. My first time here. Scan stuff. Uh-oh. Scan stuff. Take a photo. By the dust, the goop. Whatever. Why is it red? Why is it red? What's happening? Why is it red? Okay. I just got another frigate module. So I'm here for the cadmium. Alright, so I'm going to save the game and reload, and hopefully it'll not be bugged out like that. What if I just did this? Okay. Ooh, man. I gotta use the restroom. Yay. Oh, man. Let's take a chance and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. Yeah, I think it's done now. Alright, so what do we got? We have uranium, silver, activated indium. We don't want no activated indium. Let's do a, Alright, we're heading to a columned planet. I can't wait to redesign my ship here.
Technology recharge.
while I'm here, let's do a couple quick scans. I meant to sell that technology.
Navigational data received.
Data. Okay, I'll just land right here and see what's up. What in the what is this about? Weird. Lemon, flamin' microchips, pots and pans. From my heart and from my hand, why can people understand my intention? Oh yeah. Beady 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 beady. What in the what? Another one. It's another glitch. Can I take you? Ooh, I have a new glitchy thing. I got a new glitchy thing. I got this thing. Does it float in? Oh my gosh. I got a weird thing. I love glitchy things as well. I gotta add more around. I have the bubbles and I have that weird shell thing and a bush. A really good bush though. Oh no, is that bush? No. Whatever. I'll be right back, everybody.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah. After no messages. Yes. So, we've got about maybe about half an hour left in the stream. And I'll be back in like an hour after that. Okay, so where are we? Luckily, my freighter still works in this zone. That was actually a nice shortcut to be able to bring my aircraft here. You know? I was trying to, build some stuff, maybe. Sodium. I have to kill a bunch of plants here. Whoa. Those are big and awesome. What? Mm-hmm. And I'll search for another thing. Freighter crash site. What do we get? You know, I get it. Come on. No, I need 21 plants. Well, there's that. The marrow bulb we can multiply. Oh, wait. Right there.
Weapon charge deleted. Technology recharge.
I just want to find cobalt. And then go from there. Sorry, indium. Not cobalt.
Charge deleted. Technology recharge.
Gonna go in that direction. And dihydrogen. And I love to kill these sentinels. They're really fun. The orange ones are fun because they're easy. Now there's something on the ground over here. So I want to combine the... It's just combining chromatic metal with indium. We got a whole lot. And then the indium mixed with gold and silver equals 30 times as much chromatic metal. And then with that you can multiply it using gold and silver multiplies the cadmium. So I just need a tiny bit The problem was I had everything that I owned inside of refiners multiplying. And then everything is gone. Didn't I just mark it over here somewhere? That's kind of far away. I'm going to be using the indium to multiply or to make magnetized ferrite. And then from that, go back to normal ferrite in the process. Combining it with oxygen here and there to get rust, I end up multiplying the ferrite. Oh, that's beautiful right there. That is just beautiful. Now, I don't think I have any more uranium. Otherwise, I'll put this auto miner on it. This is a bad one. I'll find a flat one, and then I'll try to build a deposit on it. But I don't really need it. I just need a tiny bit, and we can multiply from there, right? And I can start the multiplication process now. Because in my freighter we have chromatic metal, okay?
Technology recharge.
Indium. What? Oh, it's in my exocraft. So where is it? There we go. Gonna multiply that in the background. Yep. Mission complete. That's all I needed, and now we're done. And I can multiply the rest from there. So let's complete this mission. And run around. Let's go head in a direction. Oh, there's more. I'll turn the ferrite dust into magnetic ferrite. All this dihydrogen I can mix with some of the gases to get something else. Oh, I love them. I need the Pugneum. Let's see, I take the out, put it back in. Easy peasy. Yeah. Well, you wish. Thank you. bunch of sodium. Now, how much dihydrogen is in those giant things? I don't know. I'm getting a certain amount of something here. That's all good. So we're looking for this plant still. Here it is. I need more plants. I can go for that crash trader really quick.
Weapon charge depleted.
And I don't really have to do anything here. I can go to a different planet too. Let's head on down to a different planet.
Recharge.
I need 11 more plants. This planet has no creatures on it. Besides that thing. And
Technology recharge.
awesome. Multiply. Okay, some of this stuff has oxygen in it, I think. Mhm. Very good. And even more. Indium. Resources. There it is, all done. Roughly. And there's my ship. Goodbye. And more. About to leave this planet here. All this lovely stuff here.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Sure. So where? Right over here. I need that quad servo thing. Come on. So I gotta do more pirateering to replace what I lost from the other ship. I have to do a lot of it because I got all that stuff after a decent amount of pirateering. And in the process, I'll get more salvage parts, perhaps.
Weapon charge depleted. Technology recharge.
Where's my spaceship? There it is.
Warning. Elite center force.
Sure. And they're all dead. He was easy. What? There's a crazy hole I fell in. Okay, let me run away for a second. Alright, so now we're going to a different planet.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, let's go right over here to the Sentinel thing. Oh yeah, man. We're in the money now, baby. If only. You know, it sucks that over the years, the people that ended up tipping the most ended up being the most toxic people. Roughly. Well, not the most. There's still some people here. Like Mary. What is that? Alright, I need excess gamma weed. This is a radioactive planet. First contact. Let me go take a picture first. Come on. Okay. You guys scan everything. Ugh. I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up here. A couple more things I gotta do, and I'll be ready to go. I have to kill 11 more things. Oh my god. 11 more things. 11 more things. Let me hurry up and knock that out. Because I can't, if I were to end the stream right now, I would lose progress on this stupid thing. So I gotta hurry up. Because I gotta leave right now. So let me hurry up and... I'll just follow this. Right, 1 second here. Right there, there's one. And another one. Another one. But I'm not going to scan stuff right now. And then when I come back, I'm going to make a base here because I don't have a planet on a radioactive... But I don't have a base on a radioactive planet. And I'm trying to plant crops locally. On planets. Okay, just 6 more. And I'm good to go. This is a much better spot because there's lots of toxic plants here. Right here, that last planet was not good because there were hardly any plants. It was all weird floating rocks and so forth. Just a couple more. One more and I'm done. That was fast. Right? Done? Yes? Okay, I think that's good. Let me go ahead and turn this in and I'll be done with the stream. And I'll be back in like an hour and a half or so. Okay. I really want to make a new ship with these new parts I've unlocked. I'll be ready to go. Where now? Complete mission. Yay, I did it. For Quicksilver. Okay, let me save the game and I'll be back in a little while. Okay? Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all a little bit later. Alright, bye-bye.